Cancer is the fourth zodiacal house out of the 12 signs. This sign spans the periods June 21st to July 22nd, smack dab in the middle of the scorching summer days. Cancer's element is cooling water, which contrasts with the days of the year in which it is born. Cancer, which is ruled by the moon, is also represented by a small crab, and is part of the tropical environment. The crab, like all zodiacal signs, has its roots in Greek mythology. It is reported that a huge crab aided the enemy during Hercules' battle with the Hydra, a serpent-like aquatic monster. As a result, Cancer is seen as a negative zodiac sign. Hello and welcome back to Zephyr, your daily dose of awesome content. In this video, we will be looking at 5 things that make Cancer the best zodiac sign of them all. But before starting, make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and also turn on the notification bell so that you never miss an update. Also, we have partnered with one of the astrologers to provide you with free horoscope and predictions. The link will be down in the description if you are interested. Let's get back to the video. When most people hear that Cancer is a negative sign, they automatically think that it implies negative in every way. However, when used to describe zodiac signs, the phrases positive and negative have no influence on the signs themselves. The names are only used to separate the groups, and much as a magnet has a positive and negative end, these designations do not imply that one is superior to the other. In the end, it's just a name. Here are 5 of the best reasons why Cancer is the best zodiac sign. 1. They are caring listeners. Cancers are basically professional listeners, and they do much more than just listen by providing you with helpful counsel for your difficulties. Cancer is one of the best friends you can have, and the best therapy you can have for a variety of reasons. This sign devotes most of their time to caring for those around them, and they will risk their lives to protect those they care about. Cancers prefer to express their affection for others by deeds, and while they would cheerfully take a bullet for you, they are also willing to do less perilous things, such as provide a listening ear. Cancers are almost professional listeners, and they do much more than that. Do you ever get the feeling that you can tell when someone has tuned out your conversation? It's clear that they're not paying attention, and simply nod their heads at the appropriate time. This is infuriating and upsetting, but fortunately, it is not what a Cancer does. 2. They've arrived to assist you in calming down. Cancers not only reduce the situation to feelings, but also tell you to move on and live your life your own. It's always reassuring to have a close buddy or companion nearby when you're worried or nervous about anything. We rely on these people to calm our nerves and, at the very least, decrease our anxiety. We'd probably spend all of our days and nights worrying about all the ways a situation could go wrong if we didn't have a reliable friend. That is why we require a reasonable companion, like as a Cancer, to calm us down and keep unpleasant thoughts at bay. Cancers are the type of folks who will assist you see the realities of any circumstance. They don't react to situations, they think things out thoroughly before acting, and they expect you to do the same. Because Cancer is a water sign, this group of people is sensitive to the sentiments of others. They have very fluid emotions, and may therefore relate to the thoughts and ideas of others. Cancers do not rely just on reasoning or intellect to provide insight or recommendations on what to do next. Some zodiac signs are quite analytical, thus every piece of information they provide is founded on some sort of scientific or rational concept. However, Cancer recognizes that problems of the heart are not always easy to reason with. While they do not reduce the matter to just emotions and urge you to get over it, they do consider both the logistical and internal scenario that is occurring. With a Cancer, you'll receive the best of both worlds of advice. 3. They are emotionally accepting. Cancers will tell you to open up and let it all out. Despite their emotional nature, they always make sound decisions. You could think that because Cancers are rational, they don't want to worry about the emotional aspects of a scenario. Cancers, on the other hand, are very emotional individuals. When people who aren't familiar with the zodiac hear this, they assume they're a crying mess all the time. Cancer's heightened emotions, on the other hand, cause them to be more in tune with the inner workings of the heart. They are more emotional, but they are also more responsive to other people's emotions. Cancers are quick to advise you to open up and let it all out, but they are often reluctant to do so themselves. They're a difficult nut to crack, and they usually store everything inside until it becomes too much for them. So, if you have a Cancer buddy, check in on them from time to time to make sure they aren't hiding their emotions. 4. They're thinking about you. Cancers are still as concerned about you as they have always been, regardless of what the rest of the world is doing. Have you ever received a present from someone that made you wonder how well they truly know you? Sometimes we receive things that don't set well with our insides, and you wonder, from what angle does this look like a clothing I'd wear? They may even utter things you can't believe are coming out of their mouth. Because the person you knew would never say those things, it feels like you're meeting them for the first time. So you reasoned. Some zodiac signs change their personality to fit in with the crowd, or to follow fads, but not Cancer. Cancers are still as concerned about you as they have always been, regardless of what the rest of the world is doing. Cancer, out of all the faithful zodiac signs, has you on their mind with all they do. They recall the minor details you say inadvertently, and amaze you when you realize they were truly listening to the entire 2-hour chat. They know exactly how to make you feel better, since they have memorized all of your favorite things. Someone who knows you well understands what makes you happy, sad, or perplexed. They are aware of your strengths and weaknesses, and will do everything in their power to keep you feeling secure. Cancer appears to have a mental notebook that is all about you and has everything written in it. Cancer is the best zodiac sign because of their thoughtfulness. 5. Able to stand up for themselves and others. Cancers are strong enough to defend those they care about. They are brave and fight for their rights, even if it means going to war. What is the first thing you do when you have a terrible day? Do you go for a stroll to shake it off, or do you spend the remainder of the day alone to get your mind off of it? Everyone is a little different, and these tactics vary even more when you rely on others. You wouldn't share your true feelings in front of your children, would you? So, to make everyone happy, we sometimes just suck it up, which is precisely what Cancer does. Cancers are not only emotionally strong, but they can also be physically strong. Not strong enough to lift weights or have a six-pack, but just strong enough to stand up for those they care about. They simply do what is right, regardless of the repercussions. This characteristic of Cancer emphasizes their close connection to the moon, which impacts the emotional state of the people it rules. Cancer is the best zodiac sign, because they are strong for themselves and others. So, what do you think of the list? Do you agree with us? We would like to know your thoughts down below, and let's start a discussion. If you liked this video, make sure to smash that like button. Also, please make sure to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell to get updates whenever we post such awesome videos. Thanks for watching and have a great day.